welcome back to my channel. Now, if you've ever wanted to make vegan sushi, this video is a great introduction for you. There are a few tips that I want to share with you. Number one, buy really good quality nori sheets. Number two, make sure you have a sharp knife. It's easier to cut your sushi rolls. And number three, each time you cut, make sure you wet the knife. Let's get into the video. Let's start off by prepping the vegetables. I'm using courgette, sweet potatoes and broccoli. And then for my rolls, I'm using cucumber, carrots, mango, beetroot, mushrooms, and much more. To a pan, I want to add some rice vinegar, salt and sugar, and stir and bring to a boil. And this will be used for my rice. Next, I want to bake some tofu. Now I'm going to use some of this for my son, so it's not spicy, but the rest will be. I'm going to bake it for about 20 minutes, and then I want to add mushrooms and bake for another 20 minutes. Once the tofu is ready, I'm going to shred it. Some people say it looks a little bit like crab meat. I don't know because I've never had crab in my life, so I will just have to take their word for it. Then I'm going to add some garlic powder, vegan mayonnaise and some sriracha sauce. Now you can add as little or as much as you like when it comes to the sauce. It depends how spicy you want it. Give it a very good mix, and then you're going to add a little bit of honey and then mix again. Taste it and see whether you want to add a little salt. Next, I want to blanch some tomatoes for a few minutes. You will see the skin split while they're in the hot water. Then add them straight to a bowl of ice cold water. Peel off the skin, remove the seeds, slice them and put them in a bowl. And to that bowl, you want to add some Japanese soy sauce. So add some olive oil, and if you need to, a little Himalayan salt. Give it a good mix, and then what I'm going to do is slice up the mushrooms that we're baking in the oven, and then I will add those to the tomatoes. Cover and leave to marinate for as long as you like. Now on to making the batter for the vegetables. To a bowl, I want to add flour, corn flour, a little pinch of salt, and you're going to slowly pour in some sparkling water, and that needs to be ice cold. The batter should be the consistency of double cream. Dip the vegetables into the batter and fry for about 5 to 8 minutes. Then drain on a rack, or you could use kitchen paper. You could actually shallow fry the vegetables if you did not want to use so much oil. Let's start making the dipping sauce. To a pan, I want to add some soy sauce, then some mirin, then some sugar. I'm actually using brown sugar in this one. And then I want to bring it to a boil, cool it down, and then I will pour it in a little dish. Now I want to make some spicy sauce. To a bowl, I'm going to add some honey, vegan mayo and sriracha sauce, and then give it a really good mix. You can pop it in the fridge for later. I have a sushi kit. Now you could use it without one, but I just find it so much easier to actually use a mat when it comes to rolling your sushi. Another quick tip is to actually cover the mat with some cling film, and it just makes less mess. For my sushi, I am going to be using some white rice and also some black rice. Many years ago, black rice was considered forbidden rice because it was only the wealthy that was able to have it. Make sure to wash your rice really well. Once the rice has cooked and has rested, pour over the rice seasoning. Cut through the rice for the seasoning to seep through. Now you're ready to assemble your sushi rolls. Place your mat down first and then your nori shiny side down. Place some rice onto the nori sheet. Make sure to leave some space on one side. Then start to add your tofu, cucumber, and to this one I also want to add some mango, and then I'm going to start to roll. For me, it was definitely easier to use the mat. Squeeze the mat as you roll. For my second roll, I'm going to use some black rice, the marinated sliced tomatoes, and some of the mushrooms. And I actually added some sliced avocado to this one. Then roll again. If your hands get too sticky, wet them with water. I have put the various fillings in the description below for you to try. This one was one of my favourites. It was sliced cucumbers, some vegan cream cheese, sliced carrots and the mushrooms. If you love sushi, then you will definitely love this. Plate everything up and enjoy. I hope that you found this video useful. Join me next time as I show you how to make a vegan alternative to ackee and saltfish, which is the national dish of my mum's home country, Jamaica. Take care of yourself. Bye.